And how are you, Isa?
I'm pretty good. I want to thank you for unblocking my number.
So what do you think about Isa, the topic we are talking about?
Okay, so are you still talking about the topic of the how the baby resembles
Yeah.
the? Okay, so actually, what you did was you kind of caught yourself into a trap.
Man. Okay, how is that happen? Go ahead.
Okay, so try to follow along with me now.
Hmm.
So you're saying the Jewish person,
Hmm.
um, he came to the prophet and he said, I want to ask you about three things that only a prophet knows about.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so we're supposed to, and keep in mind, Jewish person, his information, he's getting it from the teachings of Moses,
Hmm.
and you're supposed to be the Moses as being a prophet, right?
Hmm. Go ahead.
Okay, so after the prophet answered him those three questions,
Hmm.
the Jewish person, he confirmed that he was indeed, Muhammad was indeed a prophet, and that he answered correctly because he said only a prophet would know these answers.
Hmm.
You're not supposed to take science over the teachings of Moses,
Hmm.
so you either have choices, which is
So
to
the
believe
teaching
in
of
what.
Musa's, so you are saying the teaching of Musa says if somebody have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy?
Yeah, because the Jewish person said, he confirmed, and he said, you have
Okay, well you have
answered
to show me
correctly.
then. You have to show me that Musa says that. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, the proof is in the fact that the Jewish person confirmed that
Hmm.
he answered correctly. The Jewish person,
They confirmed that the Jewish guy,
he's
he
not getting
said
this information.
that. Okay. But
Hey,
my friend, the Jewish guy, first of all, the Jewish guy is, I don't believe even that he's a Jew. Secondly, this is what the Muslim says, and the proof of that, his name is
hold
Abdullah.
on.
His name is Abdullah. How somebody is a Jew, his name is Abdullah? That is impossible.
But you can't. The
No,
problem with
no,
that is,
because the Jews, they don't call themselves the slave of Allah. Obviously, this is the name of somebody we do not know, or maybe it's a Jew, and later the Muslim they change his name. Secondly, let us say I'm a Christian prince, and I say to you that if there's a question, if you answer me, there's nobody knows what the meaning except a prophet. But then I cannot back up where I get my information from because you say this guy is following Moses. Where Musa says to this Jew, if you have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If you have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. You have to show me. Otherwise, all of this is a lie. Which means now we have two liars. We have maybe this guy is trying to get Muhammad busted if he is a Jew. He asked him a question. If he gave us a false answer, Muhammad is a liar and he will get him busted. If he gave us a true answer, that means Muhammad is a true prophet. Now, as you see, regardless who is the one who said what, Muhammad he gave a false answer. And the important for us that obviously this Jew is a hypocrite liar, and Muhammad is a liar for he gave a false answer. And now
okay,
you are trying to avoid the problem. The problem is that your prophet he said, now Jibril told me. Correct?
let me respond to what
Hmm.
you said first. First of all, you said that how do we know that he's really a Jew? So the problem with that is you can't pick and choose which parts of the hadith
Hmm.
that you deem as being valid or not.
Okay.
The hadith said he was a Jew, and that
Okay.
you're going to accept the fact that
Okay. Where is
Muhammad
the
said
where
that
is the
the water.
hadith? Where is the hadith says he's a Jew? Can you show me?
The hadith said a Jewish person came to the prophet and asked him. He said, "I will ask you three questions that only a prophet knows about."
It says
And
here
he
in
can
front of
only.
me. Okay, hold on. In front of me, it doesn't mention in this hadith specifically. It doesn't mention anywhere that he's a Jew. Secondly, let us say for the sake of argument he's a Jew. How your prophet give a false answer?
Who said it was false?
Because
That's that's not
because
the
everybody
point.
knows that this is a lie. The orgasm of the man first or the women first have nothing to do with the gender of the baby or the look of the baby.
Okay, let me explain. Now, first of all, we're not atheists. We're supposed to be following the teachings of our prophet.
We are
If
not.
you follow,
We are not what? We are not what? I don't hear you.
we're not atheists. Okay, we're supposed to be following the teachings of our prophet.
Okay.
So, according to the teachings of Moses, as affirmed by this Jewish person, that Muhammad answered correct. That means that Jesus also taught this. The second point is, what did Jesus himself? I mean Moses. What did Jesus himself? How did he answer this question? That's another question that you have to answer.
My friend, you have to show me that this Jew, when you are saying to me, you are saying to me that a Jew, he confirmed what Muhammad he said, correct? Okay, obviously now
Correct.
we have two liars, because you are saying to me a Jew, you are not saying to me Moses. And let me tell you something, if Moses says that, I will say to Moses, you are a liar too. Even if Moses says that, I will say you are a liar.
That means you're a disbeliever then, because
Well, no,
Jesus,
because yeah, I will disbelieve, because if Musa is saying something stupid, that means he's a liar. So now you are trying to make it look like, okay, if Musa says that, then we have to take it as it is, and whatever he says, it doesn't matter. But you cannot prove that, and you are not picking up where the Jew he got this from. Where Musa he said, if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm, have a girl. Is a girl, like first the baby will be a girl. Show me, and then I will say to you right now, live on air, I will say then Musa is lying. But you cannot do that, so you are trying to defend the honor of your prophet by his lies.
I can. It's easy, because the Jewish person, he doesn't know science. He's not living here in the 20th
My
century.
friend, my friend, that will make two liars now. We have the Jewish guy and Muhammad. Obviously, the Jew always they trap Muhammad. As an example, the Jews, they came to Muhammad, they asked him about Alexander the Great, and then he told them a story about him, and the Jews they start laughing at him, because the story is fiction, is a lie. So when somebody, if I ask you now, I ask the Muslim question just for a laugh. I don't approve Muhammad. I say how the baby created, and then you say, and I say to you, nobody knows the answer for them except a prophet. Look with me here how stupid even this challenge is, because if this Jew, and you claim that the Jew he knew the answer, right? Okay, if nobody knows the answer for this question except a prophet, how this Jew knows, unless he is a prophet too?
Because he knows the teachings of Moses. That's
No,
the
but
whole
he said
point.
no, but he said nobody knows except a prophet. Nobody knows. Not a single Jew, not nobody. It says nobody knows what is the answer for those questions unless he is a prophet. Read with me. I will ask
Because,
you, hold on, I will ask
because
you, I will ask you
Moses,
about the three things which nobody knows unless he to be a prophet. Unless nobody. So how he say nobody knows, and this is the challenge to prove that who is a prophet or not, which means this is secretly knowledge. This is secret knowledge. How this man he knew something nobody knows, but only prophet he know. That means he is a prophet too.
no. That means that he learned from the teachings of Moses.
Because
He's Jewish.
but if you learn from the teaching of Moses, that means everybody knows. And that means there's
No,
no that means there's no need to challenge anyone, because this will be written in the Torah. Hold on, my friend. Everybody is laughing at you now. I don't mean to insult. If this is in the teaching of the Jews, as you said, that means everybody knows what he knows. But he says there, I will ask you three things which nobody knows except a prophet, not the Jews, not the Christians. Nobody knows. Only prophet they knew this the answer for those questions. So you are now trying to defend a Jew, making fun of your prophet. Obviously he's making fun of your prophet.
it's obviously, if he didn't know, if only a prophet knew the answer, how would he be able to affirm it unless he knew what Moses taught him?
Unless he is a scumbag. This is the answer. Unless he's a scumbag, he's a liar, he's a hypocrite. Unless this story maybe is a story of Muhammad fabricated. So if I confirm what is wrong, that's mean doesn't make any difference. What the Jew confirm here, if the Jew confirm it, that means he's a scumbag too, and he's a liar, because this have nothing to do with God, and it cannot be about God, because God will never teach something stupid like that. So now look what you are doing. You are trying to defend your prophet, saying something stupid, that the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl, the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, by saying, okay, the one who confirmed that is a Jew. So your witness is a Jew?
according to the hadith. You use the hadith as an
My
evidence.
friend, okay,
that Muhammad
isn't it the Quran says that the Jews are corrupt people and they are liars and they are the worst enemy of Islam? Now they are the best friend for you.
Let's stick to the topic.
We are sticking to the topic. How you accept a Jew to confirm what Muhammad is saying to be true, and Muhammad is saying that the one who told him is Jibril. The answer is coming from Jibril. And if the Jew confirm what the prophet say, that means the Jew obviously is making fun of Muhammad, or he is a liar, because this is a false answer. So you are trying to avoid to answer why Muhammad is saying something which is not true, which means he's making up a lie. He claimed that Jibril talked to him, Jibril spoke to him, gave him the answer, and now you are trying to confirm all this lie by saying, okay, a Jew so told him that. So if the Jew said that he agreed, that means Muhammad is saying the truth.
Okay, why don't you resolve it very simply by telling us what did Jesus say about what makes the baby a boy or a girl?
What Jesus said. Well, Jesus did not talk about it.
He didn't talk about it, or you don't know what he said?
No, he did not talk. Show me where Jesus
Big
said.
difference.
Where Jesus said. Go ahead.
So if you don't know what Jesus said about it, then it's possible that Jesus could be agreeing with what Muhammad and this Jewish person said. That
No,
both
but Jesus always speak wisdom. You know, there is nowhere he says something stupid. Show me. Did he say something stupid like your prophet? And look what you are doing. Look what you are doing. You are running forward. Let us say there is all the ones people they believe in them. They say and they agree with Muhammad, but this is not true. That will make them all liars. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter who they are. Let us say there's 1,000 million prophet in the world. The people they call them a prophet and they agree with your prophet, and this is not true. It means all of them they are lying. Doesn't matter. So now what we have is a proof that Muhammad is a liar, because what is important is that this is a proven to be false, big fat lie. And your prophet claim that the one who told him that is Jibril. Do you see what he says? Jibril inform me right now.
Yeah, that's
okay.
No problem.
All right. Let me ask you. So do you agree, Isa? Do you agree that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy? Do you agree with that?
Okay, first of all, that's not what the hadith says.
No, this is what the hadith says. No, this is what the hadith says. This is what the hadith says. Okay, let me show you. Okay. Here we go. I will show you. This is what the hadith says. Here we go. It says, I will read for you in Arabic and I will show it to you in English. Here we go. ماء الرجل أبيض وماء المرأة أصفر فإذا اجتمعا فعلى مني الرجل مني المرأة أذكر بإذن الله. أذكر بإذن الله, became a male by the will of Allah. وإذا على مني المرأة مني الرجل أنثى بإذن الله. So if the woman a sperm came first before the man, the baby will be untha, which means female. As you see, this is the word. Let me highlight for you the word adhakara, and I challenge any Muslim to say to me, to call if he speak Arabic, to say I'm lying. This is adhkara and this is untha. So your prophetic claim that what make the baby a boy is who having orgasm first. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If we go to the other hadith, it says the following. Let us go there. Muhammad here, he make it more simple. The Messenger of Allah said, the man water is thick and white. So he describing what? Describing specifically the gushing fluid from the private part of the man. And the women water is thin and yellow. He's talking about what? You know, if you go to the other hadith where Muhammad he described to the women who have an orgasm that she have to wash, he described it exactly as we see here. He said it is yellow and thin and she have to wash if she have orgasm. Let us go to the hadith. Here we go. Here we go. If we go this hadith, this is Sahih al-Bukhari, so you cannot say it's a lie. A woman, she came to Muhammad and she said, Allah is not shy to tell you that the truth is entirely for women to take a bath after she had a wet dream, which means sexual discharge. He said yes. If she noticed discharge, she noticed, which means this is something is coming out. On that, Salama said, she said she laughed. Does the women have orgasm discharge? He said yes. How then does he, her son resemble her? You know, this is, by the way, false translation. The word is al-walad, which means the baby, the born baby. So how her baby resemble her? So your prophet here make it clear that he's talking about the sexual fluid coming from the woman, which is a yellow and thin, and this is something is discharge coming out in the vagina. So obviously Muhammad, he made a big mistake, and Muhammad here, by claiming that the one who told him that is Jibril, he proved to us that he is a false prophet. Go ahead, Mr. Isa, I'm listening.
Okay. So first of all, the hadith says that you confirmed that Muhammad was speaking the truth. Okay. So we, as being people who follow scriptures, we're not supposed to take science over the scripture. So you could, like I said before, the hadith does not mention the word orgasm, but the hadith says that if the water of the male, of the man, precedes the water of the female, it does not mention anything about orgasm.
So what is
So
the
that
water
can
of
be
the man?
taken to mean
What is the water
very-
of the man? Hold on, Isa. What is the water of the man, which is white and thick, proceed the water of the man? What is that? Is that orgasm or not? It says the water is white, right? It
Yeah,
says the water is white. So
that's the male.
isn't it this is orgasm? Isn't it this is orgasm? Isn't it this is the cum of the man?
But there's a big difference between the semen of the man and the fluid of the woman and an orgasm. There's a big difference there. That's the whole point. And the point you're not seeing it.
Okay, so are you
is
saying that a man? Are you saying a man he can have orgasm without having a sperm?
That's not what I said.
Okay, but your
fluid
prophet said,
remains.
Isa, listen.
The fluid remains. The fluid in the body of the woman, even hours and days after sex. It does not have to mean an orgasm. That's the whole point you're missing here. It says if the water of the male precedes the water of the female, that could be at any time, not at the point of the sexual encounter.
Read
The
with me.
second thing is,
Okay, read with me. No. Well, hold on. Hold on. Read with me. It says your prophet saying the water of the man, the man is white, and the water of the woman is thin, and whoever of them comes first. Does it say comes first? Comes first. The child resembles the parents. So you are saying the opposite. You are making fun of your prophet, because your prophet saying whoever comes first, it is about orgasm. What happened? What happened?
So
Are you there? Okay, you can call a friend. Let me know. I'm not going to. It's very embarrassing what you said, because obviously you destroyed your prophet without knowing. You were explaining that this has have nothing to do with the coming first, and etc. And this is the truth supposedly. So your prophet was lying. And thank you very much for saying that. You're still alive? You can call Zakir Naik. Okay, well, Santa Claus is coming to town. Thank you very much, Isa, for calling. And look like you are out of words. I'm not going to wait for you for long. I hear your breathing and you have nothing to say. He was making fun of his prophet, saying this doesn't say that the one who comes first. It doesn't say that the one who have. This is not about orgasm. No. Right? Yes, Isa. What happened, Isa? Go ahead. What do you think? You said this is not orgasm. This is orgasm, as you see in the screen. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, the hadith doesn't mention anything
No,
about
it says
orgasm.
orgasm. It says orgasm. It says comes first. What comes first mean?
Yeah, that's not the word for orgasm, though. That means
Oh,
that
so what comes first mean?
it means once the male reproductive fluid is in the female. It could be at any point, not at the exact time of the sexual encounter.
So
But
when somebody says comes first, that means this is not orgasm in your dictionary.
I'm saying the hadith doesn't say orgasm.
It says no. It says whoever of them comes first, and comes first is very simple to know. Comes first. It is orgasm.
Okay, and that's how you interpret it. But
I am not interpreting. No, this is what it says. This is what it says. This is what it says. Let me read for you. Let me read for you. You see, in Arabic it says فَأَيَّهُمَا سَبَقَ كَانَ الشَّبَهُ. سَبَقَ, the one who comes first. And this is your Muslim translation, and this is Sahih Hadith. So don't tell me it does not say that. Whoever of them comes first. Now you tell me what comes first mean according to you. I'm listening.
okay, if the prophet wanted to say orgasm, he could have easily said orgasm.
This is what he said. He said that. He said that in Arabic. He said sabaqa, sabaqa. The ma'ur rajul sabaqa. The water of the man came. He came. This is what he said.
Okay, if this is what the hadith says, this is what Muslims believe, because we don't take science over the hadith.
All right, no problem.
So my question to you is, you can easily resolve this right now by telling us what Jesus said about how the baby either resembles the mother or the father, or how the sex of the baby is determined.
Well,
now, if you don't have knowledge about that, then you can't speak on this topic, because we people who
we can. You know, my friend, this is a false logic. Thank you. Okay, I will answer offline. Hold on, guys. If Jesus did not talk about that, that will not change anything. That your prophet is telling a lie. Jesus did not come to teach us how he made babies. Jesus, he create people, as the Quran says, from the mud. He made a bird, you know, but he did not tell us how he do that, right? It's your God and you're a prophet who's trying to be smart people, supposedly, or smart intelligent alien, trying to give us details. The Quran, when the Quran says that Jesus, he made the blind see, and even the Bible says that, the Bible did not say really what happened exactly, but obviously he's creating eyes for him. But how he created the eyes, this is the power of God. But when Muhammad, he go in details and he tried to be a smart doctor who graduated from a big school, explain to us how his God made the baby, and then we find that this is stupid to say. And he's speaking about, like, you know, it's not about a miracle thing. It's like about me and you, like me as a male, you as a female. We have a sexual relationship together, and then we have a baby. It's not about God creating, because God, he have a power, he can do. God, he don't even need to pass all those stages, let's say. God, he can say be, and you will be, that's it. But by the way, the Quran says, if Allah wanted something to happen, he say be, and it is going to be, but he never created anything by be. Never. He said the similarity of Jesus is the same as Adam. He said to him, be, and he was. But the fact, we go and read the Quran, we will find that Adam was not created by be. It took him a long time to create him. And same as Jesus, Allah, he sent his spirit, and he breathed into Mary vagina, and then he made her pregnant, and then she delivery, and then she sat under the palm tree, and then the baby came. It was not be, and he was. So when Muhammad and his God, they describe for us, actually, if we even, this is in the Quran. You see, in the Quran even do more harm to Islam. Hello?
Yeah, hi, Christian Prince.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
I'm fine. It's Mr. A. Yes, my friend. I wanted to share something here. I heard a lot of nonsense and about this sperm and orgasm.
Okay.
I will tell you something. A man's sperm contains 22 chromosomes as well as either one X or Y chromosome.
All right.
And a woman's contains 22 chromosomes
Hmm.
plus an X chromosome. So it has nothing to do with who orgasms first. It's all in the man's sperm, which either the X chromosome will reach the egg or the Y chromosome will reach the egg.
Yeah.
So it absolutely does not have anything to do with who has the orgasm first.
Yeah, but the idea of this Muslim that as long a Jew, he told Muhammad, nobody knows this except a prophet, and obviously the Jews look like he's a god for them. Suddenly he became a god, and as long the Jew he confirmed that Muhammad is saying the truth, that means this must be right, and you cannot take the science against the Jew.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
How can you even believe such a thing? It's amazing how the brain works on specific people.
Yeah.
You know, brain can work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, and but obviously the Muslim brain is not working at all.
Something like that.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much for calling. Take care.
Thanks.
All right. Here we have the Quran in front of us. Chapter 23, speaking about verse number 14. Then we made the sperm into a clot, and this is again another poo-poo, because the sperm is not going to be transformed into a dead blood. Yes, Isa.
Okay. I just heard what the caller said, and like I was trying to explain to you, we don't follow science if it goes against something that is confirmed in the teachings of a prophet. That's a very, very easy principle to understand.
But you see, this is can be accepted if we are talking about a miraculous thing, like a miracle God he did. As an example, God here resurrected somebody from death, but this is cannot be explained. No problem, we can accept that. But when we talk about a man and women having orgasm, and then how the baby became, this is not about God involvement, because God he made Adam and Eve and he gave them the ability to reproduce, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now what Muhammad is talking about here is the reproduction process is not about a miracle. It's just a reproduction, which is also supposedly God creation anyway. So God created how man is. He created Adam, he created Eve, and then he gave them the ability, if they have sexual relationship together, they can have babies. So it's just a normal procedure of reproduction. Allah or your God or my God is not really involved in it no more, because he created the first man and women and the rest are coming from them. But now your God is giving us details about how the reproduction is done, not a miracle. So look what the Quran says, and we made the sperm into a congealed blood. Do you know what congealed blood is?
Yeah, it's a blood.
Okay, what kind of blood it is?
I'm not sure.
It's dead blood. It is dead blood. So Muhammad claiming,
I'm not sure what congealed.
no, congealed blood is like, you know, if you get yourself injured, as an example, there's a clot will cover your skin to protect it from any things to penetrate. It's like something normal. The blood have a material which, if it's exposed to air, that blood will go solid, will become dead and will die, and it will make a cover until your skin is healed, and then that blood will drop by itself, which is going to be like a bandage. You know, God gave us a natural bandage over our skin. So your prophet claiming here that the sperm made into a congealed blood, and this is again a very bad mistake. This is God talking. You see, he's not talking about a miracle now. He's talking about a normal procedure how a human being reproduction work.
Okay, so what does the gospel say about this process of how the baby is,
You
how
see,
the
you see, like, okay, hold on. If we, for us, we can take whatever the Bible says, and the Bible, the Bible, in many verses in the Bible speak about many things. As an example, how God created us, He created the flesh, He created etc. And I believe that Muhammad, he was trying somehow to copy from the Jews something the Jews they knew. And Muhammad always, when he copy from the Jews, he make mistakes. So he heard the Jews saying something, and he decide that he decide, okay, the Jews are people who knows whatever they say must be true. So as long the Jews they say something, then I will take it as it is. And as you said to me, because like you are convinced too that the Jews, they will never lie to your prophet, right? So whatever the Jews they say, Muhammad, he will take it as an example. Muhammad, he took everything the Jews they speak about as an example. The speaking ant, the ant who talk, this is from the legend of the Jews. Muhammad, he heard it, he took it, he put it there. The Jews, they have many false stories about, like, Suleiman, he died and he was in his throne for many days standing and nobody noticed, standing up actually. The genie who stole the ring of Suleiman, all those are legends of the Jews. So obviously Muhammad have the Jews have a huge impact on him, and he took all the lies the Jews they spread around, which is a fiction stories, and he considered it as a fact to be part of his religion. So now Muhammad actually, he is a victim of what the Jews told him, and because he trusted the Jews, if you go to the Talmud as an example, or the Legion of the Jews, you will find a lot of crazy stuff. And Muhammad obviously, like as an example, if we go right now, I will show you that the story of Azab al-Qabr. You heard of Azab al-Qabr before, correct?
No.
Okay, Azab al-Qabr, the torture of the grave. You never heard of it?
Yeah, the punishment of the grave. Yeah, of course.
How Muhammad he heard about Azab al-Qabr? Do you know?
You not understand that prophets and messengers receive revelation from Allah, from God.
Okay, hold on. When Muhammad first time he mentioned that he received revelation from Allah about the punishment of the grave, how that happened?
I don't quite understand the question.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Here we go. This is Sahih Bukhari in front of your eyes, and this is the proven again that Muhammad is a victim of the Jews. The Jews are making fun of him, and Muhammad, whatever they say to him, he take it and he accept it. He think the Jews are always telling the truth, and whatever the Jews they say, they must be truthful, and they are people of the book, so they knew what they're talking about. Aisha said that the Jews came to her and mentioned the punishment in the grave, saying to her, may Allah protect you from the punishment of the grave. Aisha then asked Allah Messenger about the punishment of the grave. He said, yes, there is a punishment in the grave. Aisha added, after that I never saw Allah Messenger, but always seeking refuge by Allah, with Allah, from the punishment of the grave. So your prophet, he never mentioned the punishment of the grave. Actually, in different hadith, Aisha, she said to the Jew, you are a liar, there is no such a thing, you are a liar. So Aisha, obviously she never heard this before, and to the point she is accusing the women who told her that story that she is a liar, and there's no such a thing. And when Muhammad he came and he listened to her, suddenly after that moment Muhammad never pray, as you see in the hadith, never pray without saying I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So why Muhammad never mentioned that before until this Jew came? Because he never heard of it. As simple as that.
You're making an assumption that he didn't mention that.
Okay, I am not making an assumption. Isn't it Aisha, she accused the women to be a liar? She said to her, you are lying, there's no such a thing. That's mean Aisha, who lived with Muhammad in his house, She never heard Muhammad saying that. You have to admit, you cannot get away with it. You see, imagine my wife who sat next to me, and I am a prophet who pray every day, and then she hear me and she watch me every day praying. She never heard me saying I seek refuge from the punch of the grave ever, until the Jewish women she said that to her, and then she witnessed that since then Muhammad never prayed to Allah without saying I seek refuge from the punishment of the grave. So since then the prayer became like it's impossible to see Muhammad praying without mentioning I seek refuge from the point of the grave. So why she never heard him saying that prayer before? She never saw him saying that before. Why? Because simply Muhammad, he just learned it. After that, you see, read really carefully, and after that I never seen Allah messenger praying, but he seek refuge by Allah from the punch of the grave. So Aisha, she is confirming that Muhammad, he don't know about this, he just learned it, and since he learned it, never stop using it and speaking about it.
Okay, now the first thing is the hadith where you're saying that Aisha said to the Jew that you're a liar. That's not the hadith that you're showing me right now.
Okay, so if I show it to you, are you saying to me I'm lying to you or what?
Well, you do make a lot of lies up, so it could
you have to prove it. You have to prove it. Okay, in front of everybody. If I show you that the hadith, or if I look for the hadith saying that Aisha says to the Jew, you are a liar, what you will do?
Well, like I said, I didn't say that every single word that comes out of your mouth
okay,
is a lie.
So then don't speak of something you do not know. Either you say this is a lie, and that will make a big deal for you, okay, or you say it doesn't change anything. So do you want to make a challenge in front of everybody that Aisha, she accused the Jews to say a lie?
Okay, let me explain something to you, because we have principles, okay? We as Muslims have principles. Now the principles are, and this is how you really can't get away with a lot of trickery with me like you do with other callers, okay? Anything that you show me that's from Bukhari or Muslim, these two collections of hadith, I'll believe it. Anything. Okay. And anything from the Quran, anything that's in the Quran, we believe that is the 100% truth. Now, that doesn't mean that the way you spin it off and make your own explanation of the hadith or the Quran is accurate. Because sometimes, many times, as a matter of fact, you will take a hadith or a Quranic verse and you will make your own interpretation, where everyone knows that Muslims we have the most right, we have the most ability to explain the meaning of any particular hadith or Quranic verse.
Let me ask you. What is the punishment of the grave? What is the reason for the punishment of the grave? What exactly you did to make you be punished in the grave according to your understanding?
Okay, so the punishment of the grave is to cleanse the person of sins that he did not repent for when he was alive. It's not very difficult to comprehend. This is the point of any punishment.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
Now,
so it's not because somebody he piss?
Yeah, this is a sin.
Somebody piss, Allah will punish him in the grave if he piss.
If he does not take care to make sure that he cleans himself.
But is that pissing is a sin? If you piss and the piss touch your skin, is that a sin?
No, the sin is if you use the bathroom and you're not careful to make sure that your clothes are clean from the urine.
This is sin. Yes, this is sin. So how your prophet he order you to drink camel urine?
I'm sorry?
If the urine touch you, that is a sin in Islam. Then how the prophet order you to drink camel urine?
Because camel urine, any urine from an animal that can be eaten is not considered to be impure.
So the urine of the dog is not impure.
Any animal that can be eaten, a dog cannot be eaten.
Okay. So any animal can be eaten. The urine is not okay. So you can drink urine. Okay, I see. Okay. Now, listen. When you say to me that if you don't clean your urine from you, and that is a sin, and that will punish you, does that mean if I show you that your prophet, that urine he used to touch him, that mean he is going to be punished in the grave?
Let me ask you a question.
Don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. You see, you play games. You keep. I will go with you. Are you saying that your prophet will be punished for his urine touch him?
The prophet will never be punished for anything because all prophets.
So it's in a second you change your mind. Now, where Muhammad he learned that the urine, if the urine touched your skin, is going to punish you, is going to cause you to be punished in the grave. Where did he learn that from? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews? Is it from the Jews?
The definition of a prophet or a messenger.
No. I'm asking you where Muhammad he learned this knowledge that the urine is the reason to be punished in the grave. Is that from the Jews?
It's from Allah, because like I said before,
so it's not from the Jews. It's not from the Jews.
No, it's not from the
Okay,
Jews.
let us see this hadith then. Guys, be my witness. He said it's not from the Jews. In a second, this guy he will change his mind. All right.
I want to see this. I want to see you change my mind. Go ahead.
Let us see. Let us see. Here we go. Aisha, she said, a Jewish woman entered into me and said, the torment of the grave is because of the urine. I said, you are lying. What Aisha, she said, you are lying. She said, no, it's true. We cut our skin and our clothes because of it. The messenger of Allah went out and to pray, and our voice became loud. He said, what is this? I told him what she had said. He said, she spoke in the truth. After that day, he never offered any prayer, but he say, following the prayer, after he followed the prayer, Rabb Jibreel wa Mikael wa Israfil, etc. I seek refuge from you against the punishment of the grave. So Muhammad here never since then, Aisha, she never heard of that before, and you are the one who said to me, where you get this one, that the Jews, she said to him, you are lying, right? You remember? You said you fabricate your lie. Here we go. Aisha, she is accusing the Jew that she is a fabricate, she is a liar, and this is cannot be true. Why? Because this is stupid. Why Aisha, she's saying to the Jew, this is a lie? Because this is stupid, obviously. So the Jew, she said that Muhammad, he take that, Muhammad, he believe in that, Muhammad approved that, and after that Muhammad, he never pray to Allah unless he say, I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So the question to you, as long you are the one who said to me, Allah is the one who told him that, so why Muhammad never before that mentioned the punishment of the grave in his prayer? He was not aware of it?
Okay, so who collected the hadith that you're showing us now?
What do you collected the hadith? You Muslims was the one who collected the hadith.
No, what book of hadith was it? Is it from?
This is Sunan al-Nasa'i.
Okay, so it's most likely it's probably a weak hadith because
it is not a weak hadith. Here we go. This is not a weak hadith. Here we go. Read with me. It says Hassan.
Just because
okay, let me show you. Okay, hold on. Let us see from al-Bukhari. Let us get you see the Muslim, they want to play all the games. Okay, let us see if this can be found in al-Bukhari. Okay, all right. This is al-Bukhari. So what we will do now? Muhammad, he never mentioned this prayer before. He just copying from the Jew. As simple as that. Never ever spoke of it. You told me
So
that the one. You told me
and
that
this,
the one. I asked you who is the one who told him that. You said Allah. As you see, it was a Jewish woman who came to his house, have an argument with his wife, and Aisha she could not believe it, and Muhammad he confirmed what the Jew she said,
so how does that mean that the Jewish person taught him that if he confirmed it?
because he never prayed that before. If the Jewish woman is not the first one to mention that, why Muhammad? As you see how important it is to say this prayer. After that, she never saw him. Read with me. After that, I never saw Allah messenger but seeking refuge with Allah from the punishment of the grave. After that, so Muhammad, if this is very important, that you should add in every prayer after the prayer to seek refuge from the punishment of the grave. Why Muhammad never mentioned it before? Why suddenly now, after the Jew she came to him, suddenly he repeated every time he pray? Obviously he just learned it. He liked the idea. Muhammad is a copy-paste guy. The Jews they say something, whatever the Jews they say, and the Jews they are making fun of him, obviously.
That's how you interpret it.
My
That's
friend,
not what
my friend, thank you
said.
for calling. That's it. We are done. I'm not going to waste my time. It's obvious. Correct, guys? If we ask this guy who is the one who told Muhammad this, he said Allah. Okay, why he never mentioned it before? Why Allah never mentioned it before? No, I'm done today. We are done for today. Why Allah never mentioned it before? It doesn't make sense. If Muhammad he learned this before, to the point Aisha she's accusing the Jewish woman that she's a liar. You're lying. This is what she said to her. This cannot be true. This is a lie, which means this is stupid. You see, Aisha she is more qualified to be a prophet from Muhammad himself, because Muhammad obviously getting himself busted by copying the Jews. Whatever the Jews they say, Muhammad he take the Jews story and he put it in his Quran. The ant, she warned the ant about the other ants because Suleiman is coming. This is a story Muhammad took from the Jews. He took it, he put it there. As simple as that. Whatever Muhammad he say, whatever the Jews says, Muhammad he grab it, he put it. The Jews are talking. Come on, the Jews they don't lie. Muhammad he learned everything he have from people around him, Salman al-Farisi, the Jews, the Nasara, Khadija, Waraqa, etc. This is stupid. And Aisha she confirmed that this is a lie. And what kind of God he want to punish me for having some piss on my leg? Actually, okay, hold on. If Allah don't want that to happen, can't he make your penis long like a horse so you can piss far away from your body? If this is an issue, that's mean your God he have a defect in his creation. Correct, guys? If God wanna punish us for the water touching our skin when you piss, well, that's mean this is his fault, because it's not your choice. The only way, if you do that, especially in the old days, I mean, those people they don't even have a toilet seat. Muhammad he used to sit in the ground. He pissed like a woman when he pissed, and by doing that the piss will touch you, because the piss will touch the ground and will hit back your skin. So Muhammad must be tortured. When I ask him, what if are you saying your prophet he will be tortured in the grave for a piss touch him? He said no, the prophet is different. Hypocrisy and madness and stupidity. Muhammad he keep adding stuff to his religion. He learned about the false Messiah, he add the false Messiah. He heard about the Antichrist, he add the Antichrist. He heard that you know that, I mean all the stupid stories. Muhammad, he grabbed it from somewhere. He have nothing of his own. He's a false prophet. And the Muslim, they try to defend that Muhammad said that whoever have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. And the excuse is, as long the Jew he said that, it must be true. Did you see? Did you see the mindset of the Abdul? The proof that Muhammad is saying the truth, that he heard that from a Jew. So why you accuse them that the Jews corrupt their book? They are liars. They are the most evil people, as the Quran says. I mean, Allah, he made them even pigs and monkeys. Anyway, obviously Muslims, in order to defend their false prophet, they choose to take a hike in the madness highway. And that will not help you, my friend. Whoever watched this video, he will be laughing at Islam and will leave Islam. So I'm very thankful for the Muslims who try their best to defend their prophet, but obviously everybody witness that they have a big fat failure, and their prophet, he cannot be a prophet of God. He cannot. Especially he claimed that his stupid answers was coming to him from the angel Jibril. Just now, Jibril has told me, just now. So Muhammad even claimed that a normal question, the answer for it is coming from Jibril, which means everything he says is Allah talking. You see, by the way, when he said Jibril told me, it means Allah told me. Jibril is just the delivery guy. This is not the answer of Jibril. This is the answer of Allah. If this is not enough to prove to you that Muhammad is a false prophet, I do not know what is going to prove to you that he is a false prophet. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope today we have a good time together. And don't forget, if you like to learn more about Islam, feel free, you can go and get my books from Amazon. Depend in your country, Amazon.com, DE, France, etc. And don't forget to subscribe to all my pages in in Minds.com, Patreon, Facebook, and in YouTube. Invite your friends, share with them, download my videos. They are for free for you. I'm not a person who get upset from people downloading my videos. Actually, I encourage you, because the purpose is not about having subscription for me. The purpose is spreading the truth, and the truth will set you free. The Lord, he said, for free you took, for free you give. You are not required to give Christian Prince any money, and I'm not asking you to pay me. This is something I give for free. Those who help us with donation, they are doing it voluntarily. May the Lord bless them. And those who they are not helping, still the Lord blessing you. We cannot bribe God by paying money in Islam. You do that. In Christianity, you cannot. When people they think that God is someone we can bribe by some donation, that's mean they are corrupt. When somebody says to you, if you donate to me, God will forgive your sin, that's mean he's a corrupt. And that's Muhammad, who said to the Muslims that if you pay me, I will pray in your behalf and I will purify you. That is not in Christianity. Don't fall into the garbage. The one who promised you female and male Gentile, which is endless, he cannot be from God. This is not God. God don't promise such a promise. This is against his nature. God is holy, so is Jesus. Jesus is my Lord, the Christ, the Messiah, the Savior. Even in the cult of Islam, he will come back and he will save the whole world. It's not Muhammad, it is not Jibril, it is not Allah who will save us in the end of the day, and he is going to destroy the Satan even according to Islam. So why you want to follow the dead man Muhammad and you will not follow the living God, the Word of God, the pure, the mighty, the wonderful, Emmanuel? God is with us, and that is Jesus. For Jesus I invite you, because by him and for him everything was created, and anything else is a lie. Never trust a man, never trust a priest, never trust a sheikh, never trust people who claim to be a prophet. Trust those who speak the truth about God if they are following God. Muhammad, obviously, he don't follow God. He have no God. He was a man who want to take over power. He wants sex. He want money. He want the glory of himself, to the point he changed his name and he called himself Muhammad, which means the praised one. And this is again against God. For when you say I am the praised one, then you are God. Muhammad is a name of a God. It's not a name of a man. Only God is the praised one. Shame on you. Shame on you to follow a man. He replaced God even by his name. He cannot be of God. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Christ is Lord and Islam is false. And until we see you soon again, please subscribe and tell your friends, and God bless you. Take care and bye-bye.